So, what happens when you're quote unquote connecting the dots and one of the dots disappear? Well, I'll tell you what happens. You end up stranded in a podunk town where a car wash is your view from your window, and it is snowing. You got to be joking me. This wasn't even in the forecast up here. Woohoo, more snow. I am so ready to get out of here. See what else we got over there. So, see the reflection of, oh, yeah, man. I am in upstate Wisconsin. First trip I tried, quote unquote, connecting the dots. And the one thing I will never do on this channel is bullshit you. So many people who do this without a tow car will just tell you, oh, it's easy. All you got to do is just connect the dots. Hey, maybe that's a bus I delivered. And if you'll notice, there are no channels of Driveaway people who connect the dots, meaning do Driveaway without a tow car. There are people who do it, and I think they do sometimes make some money. But if you pay attention to that whole, I cannot believe it's snowing again. You can't probably see it, but it is. But if you pay attention to the business, you'll see that very few people can do it successfully. Man, it's really coming down. This has got to be crazy, and I got to get out of here today. It's just not as easy as they'd like for you to make you believe. And they never tell you the details. See, I've asked several. Okay, well, why don't you tell us how you go about? Well, you just connect the dots. I said, well, give me an example of connection. Well, and I'm going to change up. There goes another bus. Maybe that was the one I delivered. If you ever deliver buses, you'll never look at buses the same again. You go, huh? Well, if I deliver that, so. Let's just say you're going to Laredo, and I had this guy goes, well, I flew into San Antonio. I picked this one unit up, and they wanted me to take it to Corpus Christi, so I did. And I took it up there, then I flew to Laredo, and that's how you do it. Okay, what they don't tell you is the places that you drop at are not at the airport. They're not at the bus stations. Unless you're going to walk, and sometimes it can be 20 or 30 miles, you got to get from where you drop it to either a train station, a bus station, a car rental place, or an airport. And if you Uber or Lyft it, roughly if you figure $2 a mile, that's the way I look at it. I'm never disappointed on the charge, because it's around $1.50 to $2 a mile for a cab, for whatever, to get you there. See, they don't include that. They always like to forget this place here. It's about 20,000 people, and the town 20 miles away is about 25, 30,000 people. You would think there would be an Uber or a Lyft. No, you would think wrong. I delivered here. I had a rental car in this other town that's 20 miles away, Enterprise. Called them yesterday. I put in that I wanted to be picked up, and they never got back with me. Never said anything on my reservation. Well, of course, it's a one-way drive to another city south, 140 miles south here, where I can pick up. And when I called them, said, when are y'all gonna pick? Oh, we don't pick up in. We just pick up if you're within a mile or two. Well, that was never on my reservation. Oh, it was probably in the fine print someplace. Well, I checked the fine print. It wasn't. So I tried to get a cab out of here over there. First guy called, got a recording. I'm recovering from injuries. It will be a few months before I start doing taxi service again. Oh my gosh. Then I knew I was screwed. So I called this another taxi company. Nothing. Just rang. I got busy signal. Tried for an hour. Busy signal. Tried the third cab company. Y'all go over here? Yeah, we do, but our drivers are really just slammed, and we're not going that far. We're just delivering right here in our local area. Oh my gosh. So there I was at the dealer, stranded. So finally, I called the only taxi service I could get a hold of. Went online on the phone, booked a motel, and had them bring me up with a motel. And this is where I'm at. There are no trains out of here. My backup plan was to get a train out of here down to Madison, and then from Madison to Janesville. And that was my backup plan. Something had happened to my rental. So I got here, spent the night, wasn't planning on it. So I started trying to book this ticket out of here this morning on the bus. And no, I called because I couldn't ever find a place online. And they says, oh, the state took that route from us. We don't do that no more. Oh, good grief. You have to be joking me. So, yeah. So, double screwed. There went my plan B. There's Amtrak station in this podunk town. But does it go to any of those places I need to go? No, go Chicago. Well, I'm not going to Chicago. Goes back west, but I'm not going back west. So when you hear people say, you don't need no tow car, you just got to connect the dots, they always fail to tell you, give you viable examples of how they do that. And they always leave out the details. And that's why you don't see no channels of people who just do this without no tow car, because crap like this happens and you will incur additional expenses like motels or taxis or something. So how am I getting out of here? Well, unless I get snowed in, it stopped, thank goodness. Unless I get snowed in, I rented a U-Haul, just a little U-Haul. It's going to cost me about what the one-way car rental was. And that's the other thing, when I called the Enterprise back and I found out that I wasn't going to make it yesterday afternoon. I had my appointment, my reservation was at 5. And the lady said, well, we're open 6. If you can get here, we'll have you. I said, okay. Well, when I found out I couldn't, I called back. And I said, can you reserve that car for me? No, it's not available for one way tomorrow. It's available if I get there at closing today, but the first thing in the morning, it's not available? Yes, sir. So I called Enterprise Corporate. This sounds kind of shady, and I had a corporate account number, which according to the corporate account, according to my Driveaway company, we wouldn't be charged a drop fee, and the insurance would be included, which is great. According to this enterprise, when I gave them the corporate account, no, you have to pay a drop fee, and the insurance is not included. So I called the customer rep for our company, Enterprise, the customer rep for Enterprise that serves our company. She goes, well, I haven't done that account since last August. So they hired somebody else. Here's his number. And I called him, left my message. Look, I'm kind of stranded here. I need a way out. And you were my way out. And now they're being difficult. They're wanting to charge me a drop fee and insurance and all this when the information I get from our company is that they have a corporate account. You don't do that. And then on top of that, the lady was going to charge me a $300 deposit. I said, what's up with charging corporate account $300 deposit? Well, it's just our policy. You'll get it back when you drop the car off. I'll have the car 3 hours or less. What am I going to do? Am I going to take off with it? I mean, what's the whole point of charging the $300 to a corporate account? I could see to a 25-year-old kid. Yeah, I get that. Still, enterprise, like I said, the customer rep for enterprise for our company never called me back. The customer service agent I got on the phone, well, I don't know why they're charging that. So basically, if you get trapped in Wisconsin Rapids and you're relying on the enterprise in Stevens Point, to you better have like a plan C and D, because as of this moment, there's no freaking bus out of here going south. And I don't even think that bus going south out of Stevens Point goes to where we need it to go. So you need to really start calling people and finding out, making sure that what they tell you is true. And when you hear about, oh, you don't need no tow car, you just connect the dots. Yeah, right. I mean, I know, I'm sure a couple people make it work, but I'm also sure that when things like this happen, they never tell you about it because it could be egg on your face. So anyway, I got to get my stuff together, call that cab company. Hopefully, if his drivers are not slammed, get a ride over to the U-Haul and get my little U-Haul and go south before it starts snowing again. So anyway, yeah, stranded. And if it wasn't for U-Haul, I don't know how I would get out of here. I really don't. I mean, it's the craziest damn thing trying to get anything out of here. Could get an enterprise round trip. Now that's the other thing. The customer service agent for enterprise itself said, well, they do have a round trip. Dude, I'm trying to get out of here. That's why I booked the one way. And I don't want to come back. Oh, there goes my bus. I wonder if I delivered that one. No. Oh my gosh. It is just darndest thing. So another tip, if you're delivering, what I'm finding that these buses, that if your company has a lot of buses going to one little location, one dealer, it's usually in these podunk towns like this. That's the way it is in this town in Wisconsin, and the one in Mississippi. They're hell to get out of. That's why I have a tow car and why I will be doubly, triply, quadruply, a million ziply sure that I probably won't be leaving it at home too many more times. I have, like I said, I thought I had this worked out. Oh, you just cannot make sure that your stuff is done right. And you cannot have enough confirmations on your way in and out. I see people on forums all the time get stranded. And I thought, oh, there goes another bus. Well, if I delivered that one. They get stranded. Oh, there goes another bus. People get stranded all the time, and I have no idea how they end up getting out. So just be aware of that. When you sounds good, you don't need no tow car. You just connect the dots, and you just use Rome to Rio, and you just use skip flag, and it's just so fun. If you like being stranded in a podunk town in a motel room where your view is the local car wash, which was very busy yesterday. They had them backed up yesterday. I hope parking lot was full of them. And now it's snowing again. Donald driving with Don. That's right. I'm out of here.